morning, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says it's investigating a shooting involving its officers during a chase overnight. It happened in the Long Branch neighborhood. Action News Jack's Zion Dakota joins us live there now. And Zion, police say this started with a traffic stop last night.
It did, Phil. We got to the scene around 4:30 this morning, and we've been seeing helicopters flying over. And behind me right now, we do see the presence of a police crime scene vehicle, an officer walking behind that vehicle right now. And we do see some police concentrated at the end of the block. Here's a better look at what we can see right now. We are on the corner of East 28th Street and Buckman Street. We see activity at the end of this street here this morning. We see that police have been investigating and combing the area all morning long. Here's what we know. At about 10:55 p.m. last night, JSO officers tried to stop a vehicle in a traffic stop at the intersection of East 26th Street and Haynes Street in the Talleyrand area. Instead of stopping for the officers, at least two suspects allegedly exited the vehicle and took off running. The officers ran after them, and the foot chase continued to East 28th Street. While on East 28th Street, officers were allegedly shot at multiple times by a suspect inside of a home. According to JSO, no one was hit by gunfire. The officers did not return fire. JSO says the officers surrounded the house and commanded the people inside the home to exit. They allegedly complied and were taken into custody. One of the suspects involved in the traffic stop was also taken into custody. JSO says that it's still searching for another suspect who took off running from the stopped vehicle. According to JSO, their initial investigation shows there is no connection between the suspects allegedly involved in the traffic stop and the suspect who they say fired shots at the officer. Now, coming back live now, JSO says that they do not believe that there is any threat to the public. If you have any information, you are being asked to call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Reporting live this morning in Jacksonville for local coverage you can count on, Zion Dakota, Action News Jax.
This morning, a lot of
Action News Jax, Zion Dakota joins us now live from JSO headquarters. As Zion, police said this all started with a traffic stop last night.
It did, Shay. That situation unfolding in the late hours of Monday night, and that scene played out up until about around 5 o'clock this morning. We've moved to JSO headquarters as that scene no longer remains. Now, police say that presence
overnight in Long Branch. It happened as those officers were chasing three people who ran from a traffic stop. Action News Jack's Zion Dakota is live in Long Branch right now. And Zion, police are still searching for one of the three suspects from that traffic stop.
Yes, that search continues, Phil, and the interesting thing about what police are telling us is that the traffic stop and the shooting are unrelated. That's according to police. There's little activity at the scene at this hour, a far cry from what unfolded last night. All we've been seeing this morning are just neighbors combing the neighborhood talking about the incident that unfolded yesterday evening. It was 10:55 p.m. Monday night. Jacksonville Sheriff's officers say they were performing a proactive policing traffic stop on East 26th Street and Haynes Street in the Talleyrand area.
The occupants of that vehicle fled on foot. Officers pursued those suspects on foot to the 1500 block of East 28th Street.
JSO says at least two suspects ran from them.
While they were chasing the occupants of the vehicle, the officers began to be fired at from a residence in the 1500 block of East 28th Street.
JSO added that a suspect fired multiple shots at police, but no officers were shot, and the officers did not shoot back. But this is where it gets interesting.
We do not believe that the occupants of the residence and the occupants of the vehicle are associated.
Officers then surrounded the house where gunshots came from and started telling the residents to get out. Police say they got out and were taken into custody. Back live now, police say that only one of the occupants of the vehicle were arrested at the time. The other suspect, according to police, is still at large. So many questions remain, such as which exact house did the shooting come from? Why did the people in the house allegedly shoot at police? And why did officers choose not to shoot back at the people in this house? I messaged JSO with those questions. A representative said that all of the information that was provided at the briefing is the only information that is available at this time. They said that as soon as any more information becomes available, it will be disseminated by JSO and released to the public. For local coverage you can count on in Jacksonville, Zion Dakota, Action News Jax.